Maya Angelou has this great quote that I keep reiterating over and over and again because it's the simplest, succinct way of what I was trying to do at Mysa Hus, which is people forget what you say to them, but they never forget how you make them feel.
What makes Mysa Hus so special is the level of intention.
I feel like the concept behind it is just so compelling, right? Like the idea of slowing down and being intentional, crafting a house that can really care for someone and hold them in their worst times and hold them up in their best times, let them celebrate in their best times too. Like, it's a really compelling project, and that has driven just so much of our love and desire behind it.
What makes this project very unique is that we are building a brand for a home. What makes a great brand is to have you feel something before you even open the doors to what this home will eventually become. We took really great pride in making sure that name represented this home and the brand itself. So Mysa means to cozy up in the Scandinavian culture. And typically that means cozy up with others, with you, and indoors. So it felt appropriate for what we really wanted this space to embrace and provide.
So what makes Mysa Hus different from other projects you've worked on and or created?
Wow. This was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my career, but also one of the most rewarding. I think everyone has a story, and for me, I needed Mysa Hus to bring out the story of who I am as a creator, who I am as a person, and really who I am as an artist. I've never put this much energy into a single thing for the duration that it took to create this. Hi, I'm Mark Williams. I'm the owner of Mark D. Williams Custom Homes, and I'm the creator of Mysa Hus. It's brought out of me things that I didn't know existed, and I needed people to do that. I knew early on that I had to create Mysa, which is, as we know, cozy in Swedish, because our homes in the past, that's what they've invoked to our people. And that's what I would hope to do just when I meet somebody. So the home really is an extension of who I am as a person. I didn't realize it at the time. The home essentially is a manifestation of not only who I am, but also kind of who I hope to be. And I knew that my partners, being Melissa and Karl, were special for a variety of reasons. Their talent, honestly, wasn't why I picked them. And they are extremely talented. It has nothing to do with how talented they truly are. And I was about to understand just truly how talented they were in watching them work. But the reason I picked them is because of my relationship with them. I had to pick people that I care about deeply. I couldn't have really done all the things that we did without that deep level of care and thoughtfulness, because they were working with me. I was on a journey of self-discovery, and they were the best people to bring that out, not only in themselves and their talents to shine, but also in sort of helping create this story kind of from a dream into a reality.
I really think this whole project feels very special in a lot of ways. I'm Melissa Oholendt, design principal at Oho Interiors, and we designed this beautiful project and this beautiful house on the interior side. This project is special because we were allowed to explore a very specific style of home, handcrafted Scandinavian design. That is not something that we have gotten to really lean into. But I also think the element that this was a spec house and we were really allowed to explore the full range of design without client input was a really interesting, challenging, but also a really interesting, experiment of trying to see if we could build something that still felt like it was full of character and full of intentionality.
Hi, my name is Karl Adalbert, and my company is KA Design, and I was the architectural designer on Mysa Hus. What makes Mysa Hus so special is the level of intention behind kind of everything that was done in the house, starting with the design, the vision of the house, to the craftsmen and artisans and everybody that had their part in the house really took an incredible amount of pride in their work, and it shows.
People forget what you say to them, but they never forget how you make them feel. And when I sat down with Mollie Windmiller to create Mysa Hus as a brand and understood what it even was, that's what I wanted out of the house.
My name is Mollie Windmiller. I am the owner and creative director of Lab. We're a creative agency in Minneapolis, Minnesota. The brand itself, it comes to life with all very unique details, from custom illustrations created by our illustrator. The colors embody what's going to be here in this home, and the word mark itself is very unique. That hopefully when all of this is created to represent Mysa Hus, before you can open the doors and welcome people in, you're feeling that thoughtfulness and intentional purpose behind what this space represents. And that coziness of Mysa is something that's so important in a home that offers so much, from intentional living, a lifestyle that provides wellness, and gathering people together is something that's so important these days. It was an honor to be able to bring a brand to life for something you would someday walk into and hopefully feel those same feelings.
The more that Mysa Hus has sort of evolved and developed, I love every part of it, mainly because I like what it's become. It is so much more than a home. It is a piece of living art that someone is inhabiting, and it's a dynamic thing that they get to interact with. And so watching your craftsmen take this deep care in a way that is really special, it's really humbling.
It feels different than your average house. And so we're doing that, what we're very, very good at, and creating that in a completely new and wellness-focused way, which I think is going to it's going to feel really exciting to experience.
I love the word hospitality. I think the thing that, to me personally, that defines hospitality the most is care and thoughtfulness.
Yeah.
And I think between Karl, yourself, and myself, and then all the people and the craftspeople that are working on this home, the care is off the charts.
Hey, I'm Rich Hipp with Hipp Cabinetry. I'm the owner, but I'm blessed with a very good crew that does a lot of awesome work. So we've been honored to do Mark's work for the past 15-ish years. How this project was set apart for us was just really the collaboration, bringing in the interior designers and the architects from the front end. Mark's always had a great team of people to work with, and so when they bring up like a design feature that they want, we know what teams to talk to get it to execution and make sure that it's done well. Just that whole collaboration of being able to see the vision and plan how to get there.
What is your favorite space in the house and why? If you had to pick a room.
If I had to pick a room.
I know it's hard. I get it.
I vacillate a lot. And I think that is just the creation of this home, just feeling like there isn't a space I don't want to be in. For the design, myself and Kate, senior designer at Oho, kind of split up and tackled the rooms from a construction perspective on a finished level. And so there were rooms that, from a creative director position, I had full viewpoint into what the design would look like, but I hadn't fully created them in my head the way I had done the rooms that I had designed. And so getting to see the full breadth of those rooms and walking in and understanding what Kate's design looked like, come to life was really special. And I think, honestly, the furniture. This furniture is really me personified in a lot of ways. From the gingham to the layering to the florals to kind of the embroidery style fabrics, it really is me personified. And so I feel really proud when I walk in and getting to feel like this is really a personification of who I am on the furniture side has felt especially gratifying.
One of the things that I really try to focus on in all of my work is natural light and taking advantage of it, looking at kind of the orientation of the sun throughout the day. And sunroom is one of my favorite places because of that. Glass on 3 sides and gives you kind of that full, light experience throughout the day and changing light throughout the year.
There's so many incredible areas in this house that pay attention to such special details. There was this moment when Mark handed me a hand-painted tile that was going to be applied to the backsplash in the kitchen, painted by a woman from Duluth, Minnesota. Each tile was unique. I knew this place was built with heart and so much soul.
Where I have found that I spend the most time in the home is the kitchen nook or the breakfast nook. I keep finding myself coming to the home during the week, and I always sit in the same place. I sort of knew when I was sitting down with Karl, I'm an early morning riser. Whatever I'm doing in those early morning hours are really special to me. It's not surprising that because that was such a key element in the design story, that's where I find myself continuing to go to. I don't face looking outside, I face looking inside. And so while we're in a beautiful surrounding area and nature and all the things behind us that are beautiful, it's really the inside and how the light comes into the home that I'm finding interesting as I'm just sort of discovering what this house is to me.
So you touched it twice, so you get a yellow card.
Oh, nice. That was a red card.
I put yellow because it looks cooler.
Yeah.
All right, here.
Obviously.
It looks cooler.
It's the World Cup
Oh.
fever here.
What is something that you would want the future buyer to know about this incredible 1.5, almost like 2-year-long journey when they only see the end result, not necessarily like the thousands of hours I'm sure that has been put into this over the past couple of years?
Yeah, I think there are projects that end up being special for a multitude of reasons. I hope that they see how much love was poured into this house. I don't say that flippantly. It was something that was certainly led by Mark, but it was something that was contributed to by all. And by the end of the project, with its ups and downs and challenges and that every project has, I think all of us, had moments of just being like, wow, this is something that we all can really be proud of and really love in different ways. And I think that comes from just such a place of wanting whoever gets to inhabit this house to have just the most wonderful life here. And that, I think that was always, when we kind of talk about not having a client or using Mark as the archetype, we still had that thought process that one day someone would have to live here and live with the choices that we decided to make for them. And all of that was done with love and intention and still a hope that we can kind of see into the future and see what functional needs we might be serving for that client, but also just creating beauty in their lives so that they can slow down and enjoy it and enjoy their family in these spaces. I think that's probably what I would want them to know.
I would want them to be curious, because I think their curiosity will lead to understanding the entire story behind it. This home has so much care and thought. Like, this home will elicit an emotional reaction from them without it even really trying, because I don't think you can pour this much love and effort into something and for it not to elicit that reaction. I think that homeowner, I would love them to know the whole story and understand all the reasons why, because it's going to relate to their life. This isn't just a house, and it's a home, and it's hopefully their home, and I'm excited for all their memories that will add to this. I think the story of Mysa Hus will be one that continues on well after the home is done. But I think this home is going to have a different kind of personality and effect on other people. It's going to change how people look at homes.